joined by UConn coach Paul Pasqualoni. The Huskies are 0-3. They were in action this past Saturday against Michigan. Michigan won the game 24-21. This week, UConn is back in action Saturday. They will be at Buffalo at 3:30 p.m. on ESPN3. And as we just explained, linebacker Yaman Smallwood was named to the weekly honor roll. Coach, thanks for joining us on the call. If you could take a minute to tie up the game against Michigan, and then tell us what you're looking forward to as you hit the road to face Buffalo on Saturday, please.
Well, I thought that the team is getting better, a little better each week. I think we improved from the Townsend game to Maryland, and then we improved again from the Maryland game to the Michigan game. I thought our players gave really good effort Saturday night against Michigan. I think in the end, the final analysis is Michigan made a few more plays than we made in that game. So it was a hard-fought, certainly disappointing for us. But having said that, I thought that we played hard. What our goal is this week is to improve again, getting ready for Buffalo. This will be our first road test this year. Buffalo's had the week off, so they've had some time to look at us, and we've kind of had our plate full here so far. So this will be a challenge to get ready for a good Buffalo team that we've got to go up there and play on the road. They'll be well rested, and we're a little bumped up, and so it'll be a challenge for us, this week to get the whole thing together, and look forward to going up to Buffalo and playing.
Take questions for Coach Paul Pasqualoni. Please hit *1 on your telephone to join the queue, and then the operator will introduce you.
Okay, we'll hear from Joey Johnston with Tampa Tribune.
Yeah, Coach, I wanted to ask you about the quarterback at Louisville, Teddy Bridgewater. I know you played against him, and you're probably aware of all the attention that he's getting. You mentioned the Heisman candidate. As a guy who tries to defend him, what concerned you most about him, and why do you think he's been so effective in his career at Louisville?
Well, we know Teddy. We played him last year, certainly. He's very, very good in the pocket. He has great pocket presence, and he moves around very well in the pocket. He doesn't have happy feet. He's tough. He's an extremely, in my opinion, tough kid. He's not only mentally tough, but he is physically tough, and he's a fierce competitor. He can fit the ball into tight windows. He has a strong arm. He can see receivers. He does a really fine job at reading the coverage, and he does not make. He doesn't make, for a young player, I don't see those impulsive decisions that usually result in bad plays. He does a good job of guarding against those. So in my opinion, he's a pretty special player.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks.
And we'll move on to Tim Gaffney with Litchfield County Sports.com.
Yeah, good morning, Coach.
Tim.
How do you kind of guard? And I can't really say, I guess, let down when you're looking at an 0-3 record going into Buffalo. Boy, I tell you that game last week against Michigan. How do you build on that going into Michigan?
Well, I think that's a good question, Tim. I think that we looked at the film. The kids studied the film, and I think they see on the film that these games are only decided by a few plays, and we've really seen that here. We're 0-3, but I think the one thing we've learned is that the margin of error is not very great. So what we're trying to do is get better. We've gotten better each week. We need to get better again this week, and we need to eliminate just a couple of plays, a couple of bad decisions, a couple of missed assignments, a missed tackle here and there. And I think that, we got a lot of football to play ahead of us. Certainly, we got 9 games to go. And we still have quite a few at home. We got some tough ones on the road. But we're going to just go out there and focus on Buffalo. We had a very tough game with them a year ago, very, very tough game with them a year ago. Very close game, very tough at home. So now we have to go up there. They're well rested. They've had a week to get ready for us, extra week. So we're going to really have to be ready to play this team.
How about your defensive effort, against Michigan?
Yeah, it was too bad in the end that that back got out in the red zone on us. We just missed a little assignment there. We needed to play really well in the red zone. I thought that, the pleasing thing was we didn't give up to Joey Gallen. We didn't give up much to Gallen, and that was one of the goals going in. We tried to make him go the long way. The quarterback was a handful. We needed to do a better job on the quarterback runs. We missed him. We missed him a couple of times, which was too bad. But I thought the guys played really, really hard.
Max DiLorenzo seemed to give you a little bit more push on the offensive. Expect to see him a little bit more.
Yeah, we're going to try to build on it. We're certainly trying to build on that. He gives us a little bigger guy in there, and it spells Lyle and makes Lyle better, makes our team better to get a change-up guy in there. And Martin Hippolyte's doing well as well. He's another bigger guy, so we're going to try to do more of that.
One more from me is just talk about the environment at the Rent.
It was unbelievable. I've been in a lot of college games. I've been in a lot of pro games in big stadiums all over the country. Played at Michigan, played, at Texas, played at Oklahoma, played at Auburn, played at Tennessee, played in Philadelphia, played in Giant Stadium a couple times a year. I tell you what, the atmosphere at the Rent was the best atmosphere, at least as good an atmosphere, if not better, than I have ever been around at any level of football anywhere. It was unbelievable.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
And we'll move on to Jim Fuller with New Haven Register.
Paul, can you just kind of give us an update on any injured guys that maybe were able to practice or get
Jim. Yeah, we're going to go out there. They're all going to be out there trying today. So Kevin will be out there trying. Shakim was out there yesterday. They were out there yesterday. We're off today, so it's tomorrow, Jim. So the players get treatments today. They do rehab work today. So those guys are all in doing their rehab work, getting their treatments. They moved around a little bit yesterday, so tomorrow we'll kind of get a good idea of, where we start the work week, where those guys are.
Are you more encouraged after meeting with them yesterday and the medical staff that they're getting pretty close?
Yeah, everybody's getting better. There was nobody that went backwards. So it's a day-by-day thing, so we're optimistic that we'll have some improvement as we work through the week.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
And do we have any more questions for Coach Pasqualoni, please?
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Look forward to
Thank
seeing you
you
again next Monday. Right. And it's on at Buffalo, 3:30 p.m. on ESPN3.